the veterans minister. You know, Labour took that veterans minister off of the you know, it's not. This is how important they see veterans as minimal. You know, they have no support, irrespective of Al Kearns and Dan Jarvis, all these fucking puppets to that clown Starmer. You know, they are just puppets who do nothing. Our veterans world have not changed since these clowns have been in power. It's got worse. And you know, I spoke to Al. What the fuck? What are you? What you know? What? Why would you choose this fucking organisation, Labour, that is bankrupting, ruining this country, and has historically they are shite. And that's my political view. I wanted to make a change. That's why he left his position in the military and he went to Labour on a safe seat in Birmingham. He didn't know fuck all about Birmingham, and a safe seat, a self-licking lollipop, and he done nothing. And I said, "Well, you're not helping me." And his view as the veterans minister was that all these small charities need to come under one umbrella. And I said, "Are you fucking mad?" I said, "You know, this is a man that doesn't understand, number one, the charity sector, and two, he doesn't understand veterans, although he is one now, and hopefully he will start to realise the importance of supporting this fantastic group of people. In fact, one of our biggest communities in this country, 1.8 million, around 1.8 million of us. And small charities are they're linked to the community. So, you know, I live in Poole now, and my charity, the Pilgrim Bandits, we have a huge impact on our community in Poole. We have a huge impact in our communities in Hereford, not just military. Blue Light as well. We're the first charity to support Blue Light. We set up a program called the Curtis Palmer program, which focused on looking after police officers. Unfortunately, some money was taken from the charity, and we set that up as an individual entity, and the police officers that be it another fool wanted to set this up, and he took that charity and he took our project and set it up as his own charity, and it may be doing good, but you know, we want Blue Light officers to benefit from the camaraderie of being with us. You know, we are all one in the end of the day. We're here to save people's lives, and those small charities are so important to your community. You know, they haven't got much money. Every penny that the Pilgrim Bandits gets, is from someone giving a tenner or a fiver, and that means so much to us. You know, someone's in these times of austerity, and you know, it's hard times out there. When someone gives you £5 or £1, it means so much. And small charities can show you where the money goes. If you give this money to these organisations that are not run by veterans anymore, you know, they are run by what they class as businessmen and women, and they're not fucking businessmen and women. They're just fucking, they're paychecks. They're taking a huge paycheck out of the donations. You know, they're branding everything, and I've heard it so many times, and it's bullshit that these big charities need all of this to be able to, to work as a business. It's bullshit. If they were working as a fucking business, we wouldn't have any problems with veterans. We wouldn't have to rely on charities like mine to fill the gap. You know, that, when you put in a grant for SAFA or RBL or ABF or one of these, and they do good things, but they're not doing enough, and they're hard to get hold of, and they're causing people's lives. They're killing people, killing us, killing our veterans. And small charities are working hard. You know, we work fucking constantly trying to help people, and we haven't got the funds, all the resources. We just try with everything we've done, all volunteers, an amazing bunch. The Bowra Foundation, the Pilgrim Bandits, you've got Veterans Aid, you've got all of these great charities that are just digging out blind, trying to save people's lives. And we're the ones that, when they put in a grant, or they're trying to do a Form Alpha, or they're trying to, get some, recently we had a parent had passed away through cancer, an aggressive cancer. He was 55 years old, and left a family behind. And we were struggling, Support Our Powers and us were struggling to get, beat the system. And it took, two of us, two CEOs, to get the money to help this family, and because the big charities, no, there's a process. You've got to go through this process. We'd already done Form Alphas. We've done paperwork with this individual. But because he died, they turned around and went, "Now you've got to do the paperwork. The wife has got to do the paperwork because it's not the individual that is claiming the money because he's dead." And I said, "Are you fucking taking the piss? Do you know this is going to rip the heart out of this individual's family?" And, you know, luckily, Support Our Paras and the Pilgrim Bandit got together and we put some money and we just made life a little bit easier for that family, like, you know? And do, mate. You know, we should never. Big charities are fucking shite at the moment. They're absolutely. The process is broken. People are dying.